Hey, my name is Tay.
And this is T. And you know we're T and
Tay.
Sister.
Hey.
Yes, honey. So, today we are back again, hunty. We did a little haul on all of the items that we got from Ulta. We went on a little makeup trip this weekend. Now we are back with the makeup looks.
Yes.
So we did get one of the new Juvia's palettes. We got the Warrior palette by Juvia's. A lot of fun golds in there, a lot of shimmers, honey. Now we did come to the conclusion that there are a few, excuse me, there are a few on here that we're probably not going to use in life, just based on our complexion, and one of them is for sure gonna be that one.
For sure.
Not sure what I need that on my skin for, and the other one's gonna be that one.
That's a nice brown, but too dark of a brown for my taste.
Same here, and then that one.
I feel like that's not a dark enough brown.
We're
she
not
had
sure.
in between of these browns.
And then there's one. What was that? What was the gold that was super light? Was it that one?
Yeah, that one is like
This is
really
super
light.
And then I think that one and that one are my favorites.
So basically, this palette, I believe, like I was telling my sister, this palette is good for dark-skinned girls, light-skinned, and like fair-skinned girls.
Yeah.
But really, in my opinion, I think this palette will really be good for light-skinned girls.
Light-skinned girls will, I guess light-skinned girls will probably get more use out of that palette.
Yeah.
But I do think that palette varies over a lot of different shades. So shout out to Juvia's palette for making a palette that's versatile for X amount of shades.
I agree.
Because I can have that in my collection, and it might be a Mexican girl around the corner that have that same palette in her collection.
Yeah.
So shout out.
Okay, as far as the foundations, I am gonna do a swatch and try matte poreless of the Fit Me Maybelline foundation in 368, and then I'm also trying the 365.
I am going to go with the 362, just based on the experience that I had in the store with the 370.
Okay, so since we're doing the makeup, we're gonna definitely do a makeup. Well, actually, we're not gonna do like a face on camera. We're gonna come back with our eyebrows done, I guess, because that takes the longest. Yes. And maybe like our primer already set or something.
For sure. And
then we'll come back on camera and show the foundation. Or do we do foundation or eyeshadow first?
Definitely eyeshadow first.
Oh, so when we come back on camera, we're gonna start on our eyeshadow look with the new products. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So we'll be right back. All right, so we're back. I did my eyebrows. I went on and just primed my eyelids for the actual eyeshadow, and then we also color corrected.
Color corrected just a little bit, honey. Just to make sure those dark spots are all out. Okay, we're going to use the new palettes. Would you have yes, you did. I mean, this is always my go-to.
Okay, so I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Since this is like a brown gold palette, I'm going to go for like a brownish kind of cherry brown. And I'm going to go in with like a metallic, one of these metallic golds. And see,
this one is always my go-to because there's only one in here that I feel most comfortable using as my base, which is that one.
I love that one.
And I know there's probably a matching one in that palette, but I don't want to play myself.
How come they didn't do that? How come they didn't pick like browns and like orange browns? Yeah. They just picked this brown, dark-ass brown, this light-ass brown, and then the light-ass pinky little white color.
If you guys know what to do on a chocolate face with that, please comment below.
Because I thought this is too dark, unless I am going to try like do a smoky or something.
And I usually see, because if you look at this one, I know this is a completely different palette, but you have this brown right here that I like a lot, this brown right here, and then that brown.
I like that one.
My favorite. So it's 3 browns on here that I can mess with.
And I did bring another palette because it had more browns in it. So we got a good brown right here. We got a brown right here. We got a brown right here. Got like an orange brown up there. So we got a little bit to play with. This is just like a knockoff Morphe palette. So yeah.
And I don't know why I'm going all in on the browns because I don't even really know how to put on eyeshadow like that. But we're going to work it out. We're going to figure it out.
That's true. I always wanted to try a brown look anyways.
Really?
So this is my first time, I guess, trying it. I don't know.
So I'm going to start with dusting this color all over my eyelid like I usually do.
And like I said, I want to do like a brown cherry color. So I think I'm going to do the same thing my sister's doing. I'm going to start off with like a brown. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and try this brown. So I'm gonna put this one all over my eyelid.
Okay. See how that works out.
See what that go for.
I see. So we're gonna talk about it, walk about it. We're talking about this S-Bomb. Might as well try it, see what it hit for.
Yeah, see what it hit for. Because I'm looking at it, it's kind of similar to that one. That one has...
I think this one has a little bit more red in it.
Yeah, it does.
Which is why I like it, because I feel like it gives me that kind of ambery feel. I don't know. That's it.
Okay, so, yeah. So as you can see, I tried that brown color. I don't feel like it's working for me.
I don't even see anything.
Like, yeah. So you can't really even see anything. So I feel like if I had lighter skin, you'll be able to see that color. See, like, if I wanted to do like a no mega look, I would actually kind of use this, maybe throw a little bit of another color in there and just go with that. But like you can see, that did nothing for me. So I'm gonna do, let's see, another brush, and I'm gonna go into this Ulta Beauty palette.
It's called Ulta Beauty. I don't like Huda. Like, I was thinking like Huda. No. Okay.
Oh, probably. And I'm trying to see if I should get.
Huda.
Yeah, I was thinking about that song when you said that.
Okay.
Who's the who? What's that song?
I don't know. Trying to get up in my crew.
I'll see like this color. This color who? Master P.
I don't know. It's just like more lyrics start coming to my head.
Yeah, when you said that. So I'm gonna get one of these like wine colors and put it in my crease.
Wait, in your crease, what's that do?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I need some more. So I really like this color on my skin. I feel like it's not hella lighter than my skin. It's not really super far off from my skin, but it is like the base of some color.
It is. It's your base. I must admit that light brown kind of broke up this wine. So the wine won't be so.
Oh, now I see that it looks a little cherry, like you said you were trying.
Yeah, I'm going like for a cherry brown.
Okay, so now I usually only do 2 colors with my eyeshadow.
Okay, see. So I got my like cherry gun color on. What I would do, I would actually go for this brown, but I'm kind of scared to go for this brown because it's so dark to me. But I'm gonna, since I already tried the light brown, I'm just gonna live a little bit and go for this brown.
Live a little bit.
So I'm gonna use like a more of a denser color though, so I can denser brush, so I can control this brown color. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to do a light way of a smoky eye that I'm not that good at. At least I don't think I am, but we will find out. So what I'm gonna do, what is it?
Nothing. I'm just listening because I only have one color, so I'm just want to know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna take this dark ass brown and I'm gonna like dab it in the corners.
So I'm gonna take this opportunity while you're doing that. Oh, okay. That looks very autumny.
I'm gonna dab it like in the corners, and I'm gonna still like drag it in my crease. You like that smoky.
So I don't know which one. Which one did I say? Oh, I'm just gonna go for this one. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go in, and I'm using this one, the one that I pointed out as my favorite. I'm just gonna use that one to see what I get.
I'm not doing a real big smoky eye because 1, I'm not that good at it. 2, I don't want to have a raccoon eye. So like you said, I just did a little bit of that brown. I put it on the corners. I dragged it in my crease and kind of down in the lid.
Okay, so I'm not getting much from that.
Which one did you try?
That one.
Which one?
That one.
Really? Sometimes you can add water. Like you can spray your brush.
No, I might have to go a lighter color. Okay, let's see. It's not giving me much. I think I'm gonna go for a lighter gold. So I think it's that gold. So I tried this one. This one was a little bit dark. As you can see, you don't see much of it on my eyelid. So I'm actually going to mix it with a little bit of that lighter one. So I'm only saying that because when I use the Too Faced Peach palette, I usually use this gold here, boom, and then this one, boom, and that one. And I know that's crazy because it's super light, but it works. So I'm going to try that with this palette. Try a little bit of line. Just put the lighter one on top, see what it hit for.
Okay, so now that I got like my brownish cherry, kind of like a smoky eye going, I tried to blend it as much as I could in the corners because I didn't want to look like I got like a raccoon eye. That dark brown is really, really dark, and I use the littlest amount of it, just to let you guys know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this gold down here, because I remember when I tried it as a swatch, it was really, really gold. So yeah, I'm gonna go and try that one.
So far, I like it. I don't know how dramatic the color is on my actual eyelid. Maybe I'm being really safe with color choices, but I don't really know. I think the one eye was better than the other.
Okay, so now that I'm doing this, I'm going to put this gold color in the beginning part of my eye.
So now I don't really know what to do to bring mine together. Sometimes I use this purple color inside of here to bring my eyes together, but I don't think that's the right tone for this. So should I go lighter or darker?
So overall, what do you think about this palette so far?
Well, I think
your honest opinion.
In my honest opinion, I like the colors a little bit more in theory than I do in actual makeup, like putting it on.
I agree.
But I feel like my skills in eyeshadow applying is also affecting my opinion of this palette as well. I feel like if maybe my eyeshadow doing skills were a little bit up to par, then I would feel a little bit more better about this palette. So I'm going to give it a, with accounting how I feel about myself and my eyeshadow skills, I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, only because I've seen the palette for what it was. And not to be negative, not in a negative way, it is what it is.
So?
I honestly feel like this palette is for a light skin. I do. I'm not trying to say that in a negative way at all. It just is. There's some palettes that's good for dark skinned girls. Yeah. 100%. There's some palettes that's good for more fair girls. And there's palettes that's good for light skinned girls. If I was a light skin, I feel like I would have more things to do with this palette. But I don't feel like I do. So I'm going to give it like a 6.5. Okay, so we're back from getting our eyeshadow looks going. Now we're going to go ahead and try the new foundations. Now, I did swatch my side of my face. I don't know if you can see it. I tried the 368, really dark. The 365 might be my exact color, but I'm going to go ahead and use the 365. I'm going to add a little dab of the 368. Because me personally, I do not like wearing foundation that makes me look like I'm trying to change my skin tone. I want it to be like right on. What color is that? What do you think about that?
So this is the 370. Not sure if you can see that. You see how it's dry and dark? Yeah. See how it's dry and dark. And then this is the 362.
So what do you think?
I think...
It's so hard to tell.
It's so hard to tell.
We already know that 370 is too dark.
That 370 is drying. Yeah, you see how dark it's drying? And
you can see mine too. Look how dark that is.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the 362 might be right. I'm not really sure.
I'm thinking the 365 might be right on then too, because you can see that dark spot.
I'm thinking I don't think either of these are my skin tone, to keep it real with you.
It's kind of the same here too.
So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go with the 362 just for the sake of this makeup video and look to see what the end result is. But that 370 got to go.
It does. I'm going to go with the 365. I don't think I'm going to mix it because I just seen how dark that settles.
Yeah.
If I do anything, I'll mix it with this or something, the 360.
I want to say maybe the 370 in the summertime. You know, after
what?
Maybe the 370 in the summertime. After I spent some days outside in the sun.
I disagree. Parts of me disagree.
You're saying no? Okay,
it's really dark.
Let's get rid of that 370.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and blend in our foundation, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back.
We're back, honey.
And we got our foundation on. I must admit, the 365 is a perfect tone for me. I'm going to keep using this for the matte poreless kind.
The 24-hour, obviously, the Superstay 362. I'd say it's perfect, honey.
I like the way it looks on you.
I would say 362 is right on for me. So this is, now that I know and I feel confident, went to the store, I bought it we got it, we tried it, it's perfect.
I like the way it looks on you.
This is probably going to be the only
good
foundation I wear going forward.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about that. You're really happy? You said the matte poreless ended up being good?
Because like I said, the matte poreless in 360 is too light. The 365 is pretty good. So I don't know what the 362 go for because it was gone, but I'm going to go with the 365.
Boom. Now, it's highlight time. It's highlight time, honey. And of course, this is the new highlighter. Remember I showed you guys earlier. This is the Juvia's palette loose highlighter, the Nubian color. So there was another one, I think it was like Nefertiti. That one was too yellow, so I got the Nubian color.
That's so
it's
pretty.
already in my brush and it's ready to go.
She's so excited to use it.
Oh, yes, honey.
Since she's using that, I'm going to go ahead and grab this palette again since it was so many gold shimmery colors. I really feel like they could be used as a highlight as well. So I'm going to use one of these palettes for a highlighter. So I'm going to go in and use this one up here.
Yes.
The top middle.
And I love to highlight right across my cheekbones. I have big cheeks, I have high cheekbones, and I like to just get it right in that line there and then just blend it on out. I also like to dab a little highlight on my button nose, my chin, and this piece of my forehead.
And I would say the same thing as well. I like to put my highlight in the same areas. This is not as out there as that one, but I like how subtle this is.
And see,
I feel like it's just like the right subtle of a highlight.
And you know, I also like to highlight. I usually like to highlight and powder at the same time, because sometimes you got to blend that highlight all the way out, and sometimes you might need to tone it down with a little bit of powder. I've had that experience. I don't personally like to see people when they just have highlight just chilling on them, like boom, like no more blend, like that's
blend it out.
Blend that stuff out. Like,
I've seen that like too.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just highlight. I'm done.
Like boom, one line, no more. That's it. Like actual highlighter on a piece of paper. Cool.
I usually like more highlight than this, but I wanted to actually try one of these like highlights. I think I'm gonna go for another color. I'm gonna get another brush.
So far,
I'm gonna lay this gold one on top of what I just did.
So far, I'm in love, honey.
I love it. That is pretty.
I mean, obviously, I had to blend it some more, but so far, I'm in love. But this is when I was saying where I like to blend with a little bit of powder. So I blended enough, I feel like, the highlighter itself. So now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder and blend some more.
Okay, good touch. Okay, so now we got our highlight on, and we're gonna come back with the rest of our face done and probably do a couple little slow motion pictures, and yeah. So I guess you could say this could be the end of our video. We tried our new makeup, and I feel like I'm pretty happy with my eyeshadow look came out. I did a little something different than I usually do. I had a little green at the bottom, as you can see. A little something with color. I love the way your makeup came out. I like how natural is really pretty.
I love that highlighter.
I'm so glad you got it. It is so pretty. The bottle is hella pretty too. Look at that. It's so cute.
I just love the way the light is bouncing off those cheeks, baby.
That is cute.
I like to think people pay for these cheekbones.
Okay, so we'll be right back, and yeah, we'll be right back with the final look.